Playing 2 quarters of basketball is just 2 quarters of basketball. That's it. He gave you 50 cents worth of basketball. Sometimes he give you 75 cents. You know, that's always been his motto a little bit. What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. This is the way. I wasn't going to do this, but you know what? Everywhere I go, people are telling me, especially today, I just got in. Yo, P, the NBA is rigged. Yo, P, Anthony Davis choked. Yo, P, the role players need to step up. They mention everything except for one thing only. Leave LeBron James out of it. He's on the team, right? So if the Lakers lose, by default, that makes LeBron James a loser as well, regardless if he had quote unquote good stats, right? Those stats wasn't good enough to lead to a win. Those stats weren't effective enough to lead to a win. And why is it when the Lakers lose, you tell me LeBron needs more help? LeBron needs more All-Stars. But if KD loses, he just gets criticized. He don't need more help, right? If Giannis loses, he don't get criticized. He don't need more help, right? If the Joker loses, he don't get criticized for needing more help. He just gets criticized for saying, hey, he didn't get the job done, right? So why is it when it pertains to LeBron James, we always taking the next step over? Well, not we, you, right? Always giving him some favoritism, biased excuse for being a loser. Losing is losing, bro. Now, I heard the biggest excuse of the day. P, the NBA is rigged. The Lakers didn't go to the free throw line. So therefore, the NBA cheated for the Golden State Warriors. Right. It's funny how you never mention the NBA is rigged when LeBron James is winning, right? It's funny how you never mention that it's a team game, even though it is. But you never mention that when LeBron James wins. Only thing you talk about when LeBron wins is LeBron winning, not the Lakers. You boast and brag about LeBron James winning. You don't say anything about the Lakers losing or winning as a team, right? You completely throw that team aspect out the window if it don't favor you. You only put that in when it favors you, which makes you completely stupid and easy to call out. Now I'm talking about the slurpers, okay? So here's another funny part. The NBA is rigged, right? Now I don't believe the NBA is rigged. I do believe the NBA does play favoritism for certain players that generate money, because all businesses have to be controlled, right? So I do believe that. This means they get a little bit extra favoritism, but that still doesn't mean that they're going to win. They just still have to go out there and perform, of course, but they're going to get less criticism or less penalties on a basketball court, right? So let's talk about the most pampered superstar in NBA history, LeBron James, a guy that got a following, small minute following of cult leaders, right? Now, these people that I'm talking to aren't Laker fans. They're just LeBron James fans. And the typical thing about LeBron James fans, whatever team he goes on to, they seem to latch that excuse-making thing onto every team and franchise he goes on. Because if the Lakers had won last night, what you guys would be telling me is how great LeBron James is and that they're going to win the NBA championship. If you think the NBA is rigged, you really believe the NBA is rigged, then it should be rigged when LeBron James is winning too, right? It's only right. You can sit there and say, oh, they're going to favor LeBron James because he makes money for the NBA. But you never say that. You only say that the NBA is rigged when LeBron loses. That automatically makes you full of BS, right? So I'm just going to flat out say it. When the going gets tough, LeBron James quits on his team. That man played 2 quarters of basketball and then disappeared for the third and fourth quarter. I thought basketball was a 48-minute game. Don't you got to play from beginning to end? See, here's the difference between what he did and Steph Curry did. Steph Curry, when his team needed him, he said, I'm going to drop 50. I'm going to lead my team to victory. LeBron James, oh, this is too tough for me. I'm done. I quit. I play the next game. He quits. And he quit on your team last night. But all you're going to hear is AD. And you forget the fact that if that man got hot, okay, and as he was in those first 2 quarters, if he did that, right, that would have freed up space for the rest of those guys. They're not bums now. They're not scrubs. All you have to do is get so hot, you get double team, triple team, you pass the ball to a wide open guy cutting to the basket, or either wide open for a 3. This game would have been completely different if LeBron James exploded on that team. Period. But all you're going to hear is excuse after excuse for LeBron James. And let me tell you this last bit. If you ever run into somebody that says, I don't rank players, I don't rank superstars, then that person has no business being in a Kobe versus LeBron debate. If it's all just about the team for you and you don't believe in individual greatness, then keep your mouth shut when your team wins. I don't want to hear you saying, oh, this guy is the greatest, this guy is not the greatest, or this guy is better than that guy. That makes you a hypocrite, all right? Because you can't just be there for when your team wins. You got to be there when they lose too. And your favorite players, right? Period. So don't be a hypocrite. Judge sports the way it should be. If you lose, and you're the star player, you better handle that responsibility like a man. If you win, you're going to get credit like a man. That's the difference between me and them. All right? Give credit where credit's due. If you lose, you're going to get called out like a loser. Sports out. Peace.